Okay, so just a quick update. So we've now put in carpet, bungee cords, that sort of thing. So we're just going, it's now all the nitty gritties that we're busy with. Stove's coming tomorrow, hopefully. I know Rich is busy. We're now busy fitting the switches and whatnot for the rock lights. So rock lights are installed. But yeah, so it's, as I say, we're busy with the nitty gritties. We've decided to fit the spade up there because as you climb up the ladder, this is a nice handle to hold, and also it's a bit of dead space underneath there. So yeah, space sitting there now. So just to show that we are busy progressing. We're starting to put water in the water tanks, that sort of thing, so we can make sure there's no leaks. Then you can't see, it's on the other side. I'll walk around now. The wood rack is arriving tomorrow from powder coating. Obviously gas bottles and that sort of thing has already been fitted. There is your high lift jack. I wanted to mount it behind the ladder in the back. Weight distributions are one point. The second thing is it's a bit of an awkward fit to get it out there. Yeah, unfortunately it is on top, but we had changed the bracket, so it's a single latch to take the high lift jack out, so it's quite nice and easy. So you can see it's up there, and then obviously wood rack comes there, and there's still actually space between the wood rack and the jack for additional stuff. You never know how it all goes. But yeah, point is we're busy going along. We're going through all the nitty gritties and neatening everything up and whatnot. This is what I wanted to show you. So if you have a look here. Okay, so we are complete now with the 12 volt system. Okay, so it's just that fuse that needs to go in there. But as soon as the rock light is mounted, that's where that fuse is going. But there you can see the system is complete. All working. So for example, here's your switch. You can turn your inverter on remotely. There's your DB board. Okay, so if I open up here. Okay, so you've got a change over there. So if the switch is up, then all your plugs and everything in the car works off the inverter. If your switch is down, all your plugs and everything works off 220. 220 chargers obviously mounted behind the deck. We've added additional deck work. We don't want to see any major wiring or anything. You plug it in, it automatically charges the batteries, and then you flip this down, then all your plugs throughout the entire car works off 220. And then if you switch it up, then all your plugs in the entire car works off the inverter. You've got an earth leakage as well, so if anything goes wrong, power going in via 220 or from the inverter out, and also from the appliances that you plug in, if anything goes wrong, you've got a earth leakage there. And then you've got three plugs. You've got one 220 plug this side of the canopy, another one on the other side of the canopy, and one behind the seat. All of them that operate off their own earth leakage as well, the circuit breaker. So full protection from a 220 perspective as well. So that is all done. So the 12 volt is actually complete. That was a big headache. I was waiting for this cover to mount it down for you. So it's taking shape. It's going to look really, really good and neat when it's done. You've obviously got your plugs this side. You've got your wall mount that side for like a coffee machine or something. And then you remember you got your wall mount in the back seat for charging cameras and that sort of thing as well. So yeah, we're progressing nicely. We're starting to get very excited. Obviously gas setup, we've now done. Geyser, full gas system, all of that is complete. There is your shower hose. So if you want to catch a shower, you open up here and you plug in and off you go. Directly linked to hot water, and then obviously you've got your gravity fed tap there in the bottom. That's what we're checking now at the moment for leaks. And obviously you've got your hot and cold set up there for dishes and whatnot. So we're starting to take nice shape. You guys obviously seen this before as well. That's your 220 plug. You plug in there, immediately start charging the batteries, and if you flip the changeover switch to shore power, all the plugs in the entire car runs off 220, not off the battery. So it's coming along nicely. It's all tying up neatly. We're getting very excited.